Yep. And y'all know how we do. It's me, the Big Hurt, and you tuned in to Hurt's World, man. Season 7, episode 3. Um, man, we just gonna crank these episodes on, and I ain't gonna sit here and hold y'all. Um, y'all gonna get one a week until maybe May, just because. Um, it's just I feel like y'all deserve that, and I want to do right by y'all. So I feel like y'all deserve a new episode every week. And as long as God allows me to do so, y'all gonna get a new episode every every week. Um, so with all that being said, man, welcome back to Hurts World. We are officially in season 7, episode 102, I think. 102, 103, but it's episode 3 of season 7. Um, this week we are going to be talking. You know what? I know like January is like the official start of like the new year, but we are going to like since January was so long, if we just gonna be 1% honest, January was so long, we need a do-over. So February 1st, which was yesterday, is officially the start of my new year. Um, Hurt, how you gonna do that? I don't know. I wanted to do it, so I did it. Because January seemed like it was never going to end. Like it was January 1st to January 2000 and 100. Like January just seemed like it was just forever with all the different holidays and celebrations and everything that was going on in January. So if you started that New Year's resolution and you messed up already, we're gonna try again in February. If you said you was gonna leave that man alone and you didn't, we gonna start again in February. If you said you're gonna leave that chick alone and you didn't, don't worry, we gonna start again in February. If you said you was gonna start that diet or you was gonna start working out or whatever it is you said you was gonna start doing it, you didn't. You started it January 1st, and by January 5th, you was already backsliding, as they say in church. Don't worry, it's okay. This episode is geared or well, yeah, it's geared to help you make better decisions starting February, which is New Year's. Get the drift. New Year, new me. February on to December, so that y'all can get right and make those commitments and reach those goals. So, um, that's what this episode is all about tonight. We're gonna create healthy habits, good and bad. We're gonna talk about creating healthy habits. We're gonna talk about breaking the bad habits. We're gonna talk about some pop culture. We're gonna do a little bit of everything. So stay tuned. Um, Before we go to commercial break, hold on, y'all. Before we go to commercial break, I want y'all to know for the month of February, I'm going dry. Like dry February. Because it's a new year, right? So if y'all see me a little more angry or a little more on edge, it's because I'm not. Um, and I'm just gonna give my body a chance to detox itself, get all the little toxins that that you get from alcohol out of my system, and make some better decisions. So not only is it dry February, it's also Black History Month. I picked the wrong month. So, and I'm doing this with one of my sorority sisters. I don't know why I don't know what, it was her idea. Let's start there. It was her idea to do dry February. Um, and I don't know why she picked, and I think I know why she picked February because it's like the shortest one to not drink. But At the same time, it's like, well, but it's Black History Month. There's so much to celebrate in the month of February. That we probably shouldn't do dry February. But I've already committed to it, and I try to be a man of my word. So um, just know, don't piss me off. Because if you do, you might get cut. You might get cussed out because I ain't had no. So there's always that. But like I said early in the show, we are going to correct. We're going to talk to my guest today to create those healthy habits, or try to create those healthy habits, so that you know, after February is over, I don't necessarily have to have a drink. Going to March and April, not doing it for May. Y'all know what happens in May. Um, Tourist season, all that good stuff. So I, if we can get through February, we might be able to make it to March and maybe April. But we'll see. Well, pray for me, keep me near the cross, because yeah, I like to partake in the libations of the sweet nectar of alcohol from time to time. So with all that being said, we're gonna go to break. Y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, because I guarantee you're gonna learn something from tonight's episode. If you don't, then it's not. That means you're not paying attention. And you're not trying to learn. Because if I do say so myself, my guest this evening um, does come with it, and I say that just because he my guy, and you know what he's talking about. So stay tuned for more Hertz. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to Hurts, where I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Hurt. And if she says I'm not, that Jezebel's a liar. Without further ado, man, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let the special guest of honor tonight introduce himself. So come off mute, tell the people who you are, and let's get straight into it. Hey, when you with family, man, it's never too far, man. And I knew I had to bring you back because we had so much fun the last time, and I just been kind of watching and admiring your work from the background, and the gyms and everything that that y'all are doing over at Cap. And man, just wanted to get you back on, get it in and chop it up. So man, before we get into it, give us a little bit more about yourself, and your bio. Well, tell us about the pod. Yeah. Man, I most definitely agree. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of tonight's episode. Um, Creating good habits. Um, what is the best advice you can give somebody if they're trying to create a habit, to turn it into a lifestyle, to turn it into what create a habit, and then turn that habit into a lifestyle. Right. So, but so let's go to step three, that execute part. I feel like a lot of people are really good at the plan and the talking part of it. Like, hey, it's like that analogy where um you plan a group trip with your friends in a group chat, but the trip sometimes never gets out of the group chat because folks got a million and one excuses, or this comes up or that comes up, or just life happens. So what is so important about the execute part of the four steps? So after you get done with the execution part, so like, and I'll just use myself for example. Um, my one of my goals this year was to lose another 50, 60 pounds. Um, I've gone, went through the part of going to the doctor to get the necessary help that I need. Planned out the meals, the workouts, all that stuff. The execution part is never, in my opinion, has never really been a problem. Just because it's one of them things where I don't mind going to the gym. I don't mind working out. I don't mind doing XYZ. My biggest thing has always been, man, like how do I take out the hard work of changing the eating habits? And man, instead of having, that one, replacing that those M&Ms with strawberries, or replacing that pizza with something that's a little bit healthier, or changing that pasta, the whole to whole grain pasta. So that's been my thing for the longest. um but once you get past that execute part and you start to see the results and you start to feel better, um how is it that you celebrate those wins? And what do you recommend to celebrate certain things? Because I know, like, when you create a habit, it's a good habit. You want to be able to celebrate yourself. That that is well said. Because you be your own worst critic sometimes, and we're gonna talk about that when we get back. So man, y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. If you tuning in on YouTube, man, drop your comments. Or if you YouTube, Facebook, drop your comments or your questions for Jerry. If you tuning in on the network, we're gonna run it back real fast and get everybody up and running. We'll be right back. More Hertz World. Stay tuned. Okay. Welcome back to Hertz, where I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Hurt. And if she says I'm not, That scallywag is a liar. I want to call her a hoe, but I'm trying to be respectful in the month of February. Um, don't hold me to that, but we gonna try. Man, I am joined by Jerry Davis, author, podcast host, life coach, my guy, Chicago's own. Um, and when I say Chicago's own, I mean like, Chicago's own. So we're talking creating good and bad habits this week. Like I was saying earlier in the show, the month of January seemed like it went on forever and ever and ever. So most people are saying, hey man, like because January is so long, I'm gonna start that New Year's resolution or I'm gonna do whatever new. I'm gonna try again in February. And that's okay, man. Like it's nothing okay with it's okay to start over and try again. So we are talking creating good and breaking bad habits that you may have formed throughout your life. Because they say it takes 21 days to form any type of habit. Um, so in that first 21 days, how is it that are going to be something, you're going to be good at something, you're going to change something. It takes at least 21 days. And after that 21 days, it becomes something of like second nature, as they say. So, so anywho, um, so we talked about creating good habits. How do you recommend? Hold on 1 second, child, because we having some issue. All right, so my network shut down. My apologies, y'all. Um, Shout out to that person who messed up the network in the area in the neighborhood. Come see me because y'all gonna have to see me about my show. But anyway, we are talking to Jerry Davis, and before we went to break, we were talking about creating good habits. If you want the full experience of seeing the guests and everything else, make sure that you are logged on to the TCCE network. That's the Collective Creative Entertainment Network. You can see both of us live and in effect on the network. If you just want to see me, which um, I'm cute or I'm handsome, somebody told me. If y'all just want to see me, you can watch on YouTube, Facebook. But if you want the full experience, make sure you log on to the tccenetwork.com and watch it live because we are live on the network right now. And when I say like right now, I mean like I'm literally watching myself on the network as I'm watching y'all. So y'all watching me, I'm watching y'all, and we watching each other. But anyway, so how is it that so we talked about creating those good habits. How do we break those bad habits? Most definitely. Well, no. So I know with me, um, I can usually go cold turkey with certain. Like I can go cold turkey with not drinking for a while, and then slowly go into all right, it's a casual thing. you know, um, stuff like that. But it's more of like one of them things where if you, especially in this weight loss journey of trying to lose, achieve the goal I'm trying to achieve, it's one of them things where you have to be committed to say, all right, well, look, do you the kind of mindset I'm in now is like, okay, yeah, you could have that drink, but do you realize that even if you work out every day for the next 3 days, you have to, even if you work twice as hard for the next 3 days, it's gonna take at least 3 days for that liquor or the alcohol to get out of your system. So you're really just working twice as hard for nothing because you're not really burning it out because it's gonna be in there for 3 days. So um little tad bits of that have kind of got me into the mindset, okay, well, let's not have that drink. Let's have juice. So let's have more water. Let's substitute the drinking with something else. And it's a struggle, but we working. It's a legit struggle. So let's go. Let's talk a little bit about your effect on other people. So you wrote a couple books. Um, how is it that you feel um, you impact people's lives, especially the young generation, through writing and the different things that you do? Rem- Remind everybody the definition of insanity. Hey, I I really didn't start to realize that until maybe a couple years ago because it's just like you just kind of see certain things and you be like, what were you thinking? That shit don't make like it don't make sense. And you just common sense ain't that common. Like things that you feel like people normal people should know or be able to handle, they can't and they don't do. So it's just one of them things where you just gotta be like, man, all right, well, you do your thing and we'll figure the rest out later. Um, but no, and I like the way that you encompass the mama mentality, because y'all know, man, like next to Mike, Kobe was my guy. Hence Hurts was who for. Um, and if you watching this on a network, if you look at JD's shirt, it says "Stay focused." And it's a picture of Kobe and Mike to get well, not together, but they got the same pose. And that's legitimate. Stay focused on whatever your goal is. What if you trying to, if you trying to break a habit, man, stay focused. If you trying to lose some weight, stay focused. If you trying to gain some weight, stay focused. If you trying to, I know a lot of people right now are doing they have this 75 hard challenge. And I think, without going too deep into it, it's two workouts a day with at least one being outside, reading, I want to say a chapter of a book. Hold on, let me look it up because I don't be wanting to be miss. I don't want folks to be like, well, Hurt said this and it wasn't right. So let me see. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what the rules say they are. All right. So it says the 75 hard challenge rules include following a chosen diet with no cheat meals, drinking a gallon of water daily, completing two 45-minute workouts each day with at least one outside, reading 10 pages of a nonfiction book daily, taking a progress photo every day, and most importantly, if you miss any part of the challenge, you must start over from day one. So I can do the water because I do that now. Um, I can do the working out because I do that. Well, I don't do two a days, but I work out for at least an hour. I can encompass the book if I really wanted to. I think my biggest thing would be the no cheat meals and um the progress photos because I feel like the photos um it's different. Like like it, how like when you're on these type of journeys, you never really see the progress until somebody else sees it. Like other people see your progress before you do. Um, Prime example for me. Um, I've been out here in these single streets for almost 6 months. Um, and like month two, I had, somebody was like, "Damn, you kind of look smaller." And I was like, "No, I don't." And it's like, "Nah, you look smaller." It's like, "All right, yeah, whatever," and kind of just brushed it off. And then I want to say around Christmas is when I started to see like, well, damn, maybe I am, losing a couple pounds and the inches are starting to fall off and my stamina's, changing and all that stuff. And but everybody else saw, hey, you are starting, your stomach's getting smaller, your face is not as round. You are going, you getting strong, you lifting more, you going harder, you going faster. And it's all and it's all stuff that other people noticed before I did. Um, because the progress fix, in my opinion, you're your own biggest critic. Like you can never, it's never enough for you. Like even when it's like, okay, well, I did this, and this, it wasn't enough because I'm not satisfied. Um, because you always want to be better. You always strive to be better than yesterday. So I would say to the people that are, because people's dealing with that right now, don't shortchange yourself. Celebrate your small it, celebrate your victories, but especially celebrate your small ones. Like if like today, um, I I took off. I've been off work the last couple of days because I had some soreness in my knees and my knee was swollen. But I went for a good 45-minute walk around the neighborhood, knee pain and all, and that's a small big victory for me because man, I was out there for 45 minutes. Like by minute 10, I was like, bro, it's time me turn around and go to the house. But I was like, wait, I'm out here now. Keep going. Look up. It's 45 minutes. All right, now we go back. We can go. Make our way back towards the house. But it's those small victories and those small pats on the back that are going to be detrimental in any type of habit that you're trying to form, whether it be, good, as far in my opinion. So, man, celebrate those small wins because they matter. Man, I, I'm gonna follow suit. And moment of transparency. Um, I used to be like I would I would post certain things, I would say certain things just to get a reaction out of people. because I felt like, hey, if I get this certain reaction, if I get this like, or I get that comment, that'll push me up in an algorithm. That'll get people talking. That'll get people to click certain things, or like if I'm being talked about in the algorithm, um, whether it's good or bad, that's gonna push people to the platform. And for to a certain extent, it will. Like if people legit tune in every week to see, what am I gonna say, or what am I gonna do, or what antic did I come up with, this week, or whatever it is. But the flip side of all that is, um, when I started to do Hertz World, or I started podcasting in general, it was because I missed the fun of being on radio. I missed the nostalgia of being behind that microphone and people listening, or me impacting people with my voice. Um, but I've always told myself, if podcasting, or if the show felt like work, it was time to stop. Because if it ever feels like work, then it's no longer fun. And I've always wanted podcasts, and I've always wanted this show to be fun for me. It's never been for, the likes or the comments. It's always just because this is an outlet for me to, one, not only get my thoughts out, but also give other people a platform to get their thoughts out, or, something they want to talk about. So when I kind of got out of that mindset of, I'm not doing this for likes anymore. I'm just doing it because because I love it. Man, it became easy to um have different topics and have different episodes, and it became easy to do certain things because it no longer felt like a job. It was more, I'm doing this because I love it. So do something. If and advice I want to take what want y'all to take is, do something you love because you love it. If it starts to feel like work, put it down for a second, take a step back, and then pick it back up. Because if it starts to feel like work, you're not gonna want to do it. Because who honestly, you know, unless it's like their dream job, who enjoys going to work every day? So, but man, we're dropping all types of gems, man. We're gonna go to commercial break. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. More Hertzworth. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Hertzworth. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Hurt. And if she says I'm not, that scallywag is a lie. I almost slipped up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I almost called out of there. Almost slipped up. But man, we're talking creating good, bad. We are talking creating good habits, breaking bad habits, and man, just doing things and giving advice on how to achieve those goals. Because it's a new year, new me. Um, every year we make these different resolutions about things we're going to change, or things we're going to do differently, and by day 6 or 7 of whatever you're trying to do, you just I'll try again next year. So no, we gonna create healthy habits. We gonna I'm gonna give you the tools and put the things in place so that if you start to stumble, you pick yourself back up, and you get back going. So we're gonna switch gears here a little bit. Um, so I was having a conversation with my one of my homeboys, and the conversation was about how men and women are different when it comes to relationships and casual hookups. Um, the way he explained it to me, or the way he described me, was, um, I am not built for casual. hookups or relationships. I am the type. I'm a relationship type of dude. He said nigga, but I'm trying not to say that word because it's Black History Month. But I'm not a relationship type of dude. I'm a relationship type of dude. Like I'm the guy that is single for a while, then he finds somebody else, and then I jump into another relationship, whether it be good for me, bad for me, whatever. Um, and I was kind of like, well, no, well, let me say this. I said, well, I agree, but I also want to kind of break away from that. And the conversation was like, he's like, well, why would you want to do that? And I said, well, part like if we being honest, I haven't been single. This is like the first time I've been single in like 15 years. So I kind of want to have that different phase of, man, just kind of enjoy the freedom of being alone or not having an answer to this person or be at home in this time or come and go as I please. Um, but then I also yearn the feeling of, damn, I want to lay up with somebody, or I want to be able to, hey, come over and let's just cuddle and watch a movie. So I think in our society, and JD, you can chime in whenever you're ready, the roles have reversed to where women are like, yeah, you can come over and do boo out the man, but you got to go home. And men are kind of like, well, hey, like, why you ain't choose me? What do you think? Man, you said you said a word there because and I was like, let's be honest, and I'm gonna be like, y'all know, um, like I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be out here, and I can be this, I can do that, I can do this. Um, I ain't built like that. Like it's not like some people make it seem, real fun to be out here and you know, come and go as you please, and come and go with the wind. Um, no, come like what that means? Like, come get me, stink. Um, I want to be in the house. I, come get me. Um, but no, and then it's the realization and like you said earlier when you were 20 and when you were like teenager and early 20s, maybe late 20s, man, it was cool to be outside and come and go. Like you 30, 40, 50, man, it's time to sit your ass down somewhere. Either sit down with with the person that you're gonna be that's gonna tolerate your mess and and you gonna tolerate theirs, or make the conscious decision that, hey, I'm gonna be single. My peace is way more important than anything that anybody else got going, and be able to live in that, and be okay with that. Because trying to be out, and you see it all the time on social media. Like you got these older guys, these older women, out here still trying to catch the young. Man, sit your ass down. You hit bad. You in the club or the lounge, and I'm gonna get her, sir, man. Sit your ass down. Go somewhere. Get healed. And that's another thing that a lot of people, and I've been hearing a lot. Um, people don't people don't or have not healed from previous relationship trauma and previous things that have happened to them, and they're just kind of going through creating broken situations and dealing with this and not dealing with that, and it just creating a string of just nothing as people. And that's I feel like that's why people be like, man, it's a lot of taintedness in the dating pool, because people are just kind of jumping from person to person and not necessarily taking the time to heal and get to know themselves. And or the people that there are people out there who have legit done the work and they've healed, and they just like, hey, you're not going to disturb my peace, and I'd rather be by myself than let you come in here and disturb my peace. um and that's okay too. Like, if you don't want nobody disturbing your peace, don't let nobody disturb your peace. If you don't know how to legit be there for somebody, or if you're not coming in trying to make that person better, or let that person help you be better, leave them folks alone. Because that's why folks be hollering this shit and pissing the dating pool, because it's unhealed folks out here making it worse for everybody else. Um, and if we being honest, I might be one of them, because I know I'm not all the way healed, and I can admit that. I need to sit my ass down, and I have. I'm not out here like I would. I have sat down for the most part. Um, but it took some time to it took time. It took accountability. It took talking to other people. It took realizing that them lonely nights are supposed to happen, and um, you're gonna be all right. You sit in that shit, and that's what I've been doing. Sitting in that shit. It ain't fun, but go ahead. Mm. Not at all. You can't change. I look. I don't give a damn who it is. You could have. Okay, prime example. Um, I'll take Derek Jackson. We'll start with Derek Jackson, his ex-wife. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's such a great dude, and he's so attentive, and he's helping women." Meanwhile, cheating on his wife, and she looked like she was just so lost in all them videos. I don't know why she would let why she paraded herself out there like that. I do, but she was in love. But Derek Jacks, prime example. Prime example number two. Um, I love Jay, love Jay Z, but Jay Z cheated on Beyonce. Beyonce's like the top of the line, just uh A1, greatest woman ever. Got cheated on. Halle Berry, one of the finest women in America, cheated on. Just because you got these looks, this money, this whatever, um, that ain't gonna stop that. That's not gonna change that person. What up, gamer? So like go into a relationship with who you are, find a person. Like the mindset that I'm in now is like the people who like me and find the one person that is going to be able to put up with me, the real authentic me, and I can put up with the real authentic them without catching a case and arguing every day and being just unhappy. Because, like you can put up with some folks stuff, you can put up with somebody's stuff, but if it's gonna put you in, you about to lose your freedom or something like that, then it's really not worth it. But um man, just like people who like you, find somebody who is going to be um that is going to be that's going to match your energy or match your personality. Somebody that's going to listen to you, that's going to take your who you are and enhance it, not tear you down, but make you a better person, excuse me. And that's who you should try to build whatever you want to build with, because yeah, it's great if he or she looks like a model or has a chiseled body or whatever it is. But if they dumb or they a cheater or they gonna finna go upside your head, what you really doing? So man, pick and choose, and if you're out here dating, um, realize that not everybody is healed, not everybody's trying to heal, and make the best out of your situations. Don't stay in a situation. Go ahead. Mm, mm. Love, lust does not quench your thirst. Love does. Dropping fucking knowledge, ladies, and like, hey, you know what? That's the title of the episode. Lust does not wait. Lust does not quench your thirst. Love does. Wow. Hmm. You don't know what to say, man. JD is dropping fucking gems. We gonna go to commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Arch World, man. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Herc's, where I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Herc, and she says I'm not. That woman is a liar. Y'all got to give me a new tagline because I feel like eventually somebody's gonna get upset because they feel like I'm calling her a hoe. I'm calling her girlfriend a hoe, and I don't. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Um, now don't take that the wrong way. I will whoop your ass, but I'm a lover, not a fighter. So somebody give me a new tagline so I can stop calling um that woman a hoe. No, you know what? Fuck it, she a hoe. And you don't need that in your life, King. It's Black History Month. It's the month of love. It's too much going on. So we are talking, man, creating good and bad habit. Well, creating good habits, breaking bad habits, impacting people's lives. I'm here joined by the homie Jerry Davis, aka JD. So before we get up out of here, man, unless you've been living under a rock the last 24 hours, um, in the sports world, there was some shocking news that happened last night. Um, the Los Angeles Lakers have acquired none other than a homie Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks and sent Anthony Davis to Dallas. Now, when I saw the news, I was like, no, this ain't right. It doesn't make sense. This is fake news. Like, ESPN didn't break it. And I was like, okay, because I immediately hopped on ESPN, like, okay, like it's not breaking news on that stuff. Somebody lying. But not even 2 minutes later, the notification for ESPN goes off, and the shit is true. Now, when I sat back and I thought about it, I said, okay, this wasn't one of them things where like it wasn't expected. And as it's come out, we've seen different reports about well, Luca didn't ask for the trade, the ownership, the GM, said, he was injury prone and he was lazy and, he just, he was picking up weight and all this other stuff. And I get all that. I, in thinking about it, said, hey, it makes sense. Why does it make sense? LeBron James and Luka Doncic are Luka gonna be on the same team. This is probably gonna last maybe a season and a half. The rest of the season, maybe LeBron will come back for year 23 and he'll retire after that. The Lakers, in my opinion, just found a replacement for LeBron. That's all they did. They bought Luca out of the mid market in Dallas, put him in a major market in LA, and they're gonna coin Luca as the new face or the face of the franchise. That's my opinion. That's my take on it, JD. I I want to know how you feel about it. which is what he wanted. Yep. I mean, speaking of Bulls ownership, I just got a notification. The Kings traded De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs. Zach Levine is leaving the Bulls. So yeah, I'm trying to find. So I think he might be going to Sac. I think he's going to. He might be going to Sacramento. Let's see. I'm trying to find the article, but when you click on stuff, it goes away real fast. Uh, uh, like when Stefan. Well, I don't think I can really think of that was really unexpected was when Stefan Diggs got traded. But or yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Right. Hmm. No, no. You gotta step it up, bro. Lock down. She shut down. 25. Yeah. Yeah. Magic, the Kobe Shaq, LeBron. Yeah. So the Kings are sending De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs. The Bull. They didn't say who the Bulls are getting, but Zach Levine is going to the Kings. So we'll see what happens because I don't like. I knew Zach wanted to get out of there for the longest time. Um, so we'll see what happens. Um, but, well, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's like the and and I don't see that happening. So mhm, yeah, not at all. So man, check your ESPN apps. The trade deadline is February 6th. So we got to see where Jimmy Butler's gonna go. We're gonna see if there's any more big trades that happen. People got to they got to build around Luca. They got to build around um, Curry. Man, it's a lot of rebuilding. A lot of people can be moved. So man, stay tuned to that. We'll be right back with more Hertz World. We'll be we're about to get into some more stuff. Welcome back to Hertz, where I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Hurt, and she says I'm not. That Jezebel's a liar. Man, we have come to my favorite part of the show, and it is songs you know you should not have been singing as a kid. Now, this is any song you could think of before the age of, we'll say, 18. Um, it could be rap, it could be hip hop, it could be gospel. Well, not really gospel, but it could be soul, it could be blues. Any song you can think of that you know word for word. I'm talking about ad libs and everything. It doesn't necessarily have to be raunchy. Um, because back in the day, songs weren't raunchy. They had innuendos. Um, so Jerry, give me one song you know you should not have been singing as a kid. Man, I listen to it. All right. This week I'm gonna go old. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go Ready for the World. Love You Down. Uh, I didn't know nothing about um doing anything like that at that time, but I was let me love you down. What that mean? But I was singing word for word, ad libs, intro, outro, all that. So, because I was still trying to get there. So, but no, man, that is songs you know you're not even singing as a kid. Go back, man. Listen to NWA first, to get yourself hyped up, and then when you need to cool down, man, play that Ready for the World, and go where you need to go. 'Cause most definitely. We're gonna take our last break, man. You tune in to Hertz World. We almost done. We right back. Welcome back to Hertz World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host to be hurt, and if she says I'm not, that Jezebel's a liar. Man, we have come to the end of our episode today, man. I just want to thank y'all for the opportunity to come into your homes, your ears, your lives, impact you any type of way I can. Um, we are live on the TCCE network. If you wanted the full experience where you got to see me and Jerry and hear what Jerry was saying, www.tccenetwork.com. If you watched it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you just saw me. So this is the live episode. If you missed any part of the episode, it'll be live on the network Thursday. Um, Sometime Thursday. I'm not gonna give y'all a time because I don't handle that, and I don't want to say it's gonna be there at a certain time, and then somebody says, "Why would you say that?" I be busy, and it's not there. So it'll be available Thursday um, for replay on the TCCE network. So if you missed any part of this, um, make sure that you go to the network and catch the replay. Jerry, before we get up out of here, man, tell the people what you got coming up. Um, a quote you live by, and anything you want to leave with the people. Wow. Man, well said. If you ever need me to hop on the pod, let me know. I'm taking, as the folks say, I'm taking bookings, but I do it for free. I don't have no like finder, no fee yet, because I ain't big time like that. So I do it for free. Just off the strength of you, my people, man. So if y'all can, if y'all, I don't know, if y'all watching this on YouTube, wherever you're watching. Um, my custom hoodie, y'all may have seen it once or twice. Y'all know I recently play at Sigma. Shout out to the 12 Disciples of Sigma. Custom hoodie made by the homies or the folks over at JH Design and Company. So if you need hoodies, bags, interior design, Christmas trees, basically anything you could, any type of design you need done, man, hit them up. Tell them Herc sent you. Um, Not gonna guarantee they're gonna give you a discount, but shout out to them for the great work on my custom hoodie that says Blue Speaker and then my line number. So one more time, just the craftsmanship of the work that they did over there at JH Design. Um, I told y'all last week I was might be planning a birthday party. I still don't really know. Somebody did offer to plan it for me for free because they're a party planner. Um, I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna take them up on that offer yet, but we'll see. Um, Make sure you comment on the live. Make sure that you subscribe to the network, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Facebook page. We are 7 subscribers away um, from reaching 100 subscribers on YouTube. So, man, make sure y'all do that. We are 6 subscribers away from 700 likes or subscribers on Facebook. So go to the Facebook page, Herc's World, subscribe to that or like that. Go to YouTube, Herc's World, subscribe to that. Help us get to 100 by the next show. What else? Make sure you follow all the hosts on the TCCE network. Um, Me, Tez, the 5100 podcast, Shamika, Keisha, who's also dropping her new season of Bigger Than Memphis this week. So shout out to them. What am I forgetting anything? Oh, if you want to advertise, make sure you hit me up. I will send you the prices for advertisement on the network and or on Hartsword itself, so you can promote your business, your event. If you want to leave your baby mama, leave your baby daddy, tell niggas he ain't shit, tell bitches he ain't shit, whatever you want to do. If you want to promote it, we'll do it for you right here on Hartsworld, man. Just hit me up, email me at hertzworld24 at gmail.com, and we'll work out the kinks, work out the prices. As always, if you're working on eat your coffee, you can walk so you can run, and man, run before you can fly. And so the next time you see my face and hear my voice, remember, I'm not drinking for the month of February. And that is going to be good. I'm going to detox. But keep in mind, I'm not drinking for the month of February. Do that information what you will. Herc out.